And let's get you updates from rain-hit city of Bengaluru. Rainfall has wreaked flood havoc in India's IT hub, Bengaluru. In fact, residents are up in arms over the recurring waterlogging problem plaguing the city every time it rains for a few hours. In fact, on Monday, the city's prominent tech park, Manyata, as well as certain residential areas got flooded. Even the campus and labs of premier research institute, Jawaharlal Nehru Centre for Advanced Scientific Research witnessed heavy waterlogging. In fact, Neha Hebale is on the phone line to give more details on this. So, Neha, the kind of visuals that we are getting, the kind of reports that we are getting from the city of Bengaluru since yesterday, actually one would make one wonder whether city's infrastructure is actually ready to even take a bit of more rains.
Well, that's right, Gauri. We've been saying that ever since, it started raining in Bengaluru city, the infrastructure has not been able to catch up. Primarily, we say this because in most parts of the city, the existing drainage system that prevails, or the stormwater drain system that we're looking at, is clearly not enough to kind of hold, the capacity of water that actually accumulates or that actually, stands every time it rains. And even in this case, we're seeing primarily, in parts like Yelahanka also, where water was stagnant yesterday, Kodike, Haldi, and quite a few other flyovers also where water was stagnant. It was mainly because, the stormwater drains were either one, not clean in these areas, or primarily because the capacity of, the stormwater drains too was much lesser than what was, supposed to be expanded many years ago. So this is not a problem that is, just arising now. This is a compounded problem that should have been resolved over the years. And at least now that the problem has been identified, the citizens, the taxpaying citizens, of course, hope that, the civic bodies and the government would work towards expanding the infrastructure.
Right, Neha, thank you for sharing that update. And let's get you updates from the state of Tamil Nadu now. The Met Department has issued a 48-hour alert to southern parts of the state. And according to its latest release, heavy to very heavy rainfall is expected at isolated places in the coastal districts of the state. In fact, Mugilan is on the phone line to give more details on this. So, Mugilan, it seems that wet days are ahead for the coastal districts in the state of Tamil Nadu. But if we speak about the city of Chennai specifically, what is the situation like?
So far, we have seen yesterday morning there was a short heavy spill, and following that there was no rain. And as per the latest rain data, what we have from the IMD, it shows that the Chennai have received 2 centimeters of rain in the last 24 hours, and Chennai is the district which have received 2 centimeters of rain, and all other districts have received less than 2 centimeters of rain. So as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, the Tamil Nadu have received less than moderate rainfall in last 24 hours. But yes, IMD have predicted that there will be a formation of another low pressure area in next 48 hours, and it will move towards the southern coast of Tamil Nadu, and it will bring rain to the southern coastal district. And it has also given prediction that is for 25th and 26th that there will be heavy to very heavy rainfall at isolated places in these south coastal districts is what we are hearing from the IMD department. But today in Chennai, there is no rain, and in other parts also the rain have come down gradually.
Mm-hmm. Right, Mugilan, thank you for that update from the state of Tamil Nadu. And situation is pretty much similar in the state of Andhra Pradesh as well. Deluge has left a trail of destruction in Andhra Pradesh. 34 people have died and at least 10 others are yet to be traced. Relief operations are underway in full swing in the worst-hit Rayalaseema districts of Chittoor, Anantapura, Kadapa and Tirupati. Over 50,000 people are displaced and lodged in relief camps at this point in time. Somit is on the phone line to give that more update as to what is happening on ground. So Somit, we are getting to know that relief operations are in full swing in the 4 affected districts of Rayalaseema region. But what is the weather prediction like? Because if it is going to rain more in the near future, it is just going to hamper the entire operations being undertaken.
For the first time in decades, incessant rains have been reported in these 4 districts in Rayalaseema. Chittoor, Nellore, Anantapur and the Kadapa districts, and the heavy losses occurred, and even 34 lives have lost, and even over 15 people are yet to be traced by the authorities. Even after following incessant rains. Several dams and several rivulets and ponds have overflowed, and even yesterday a pond overflowed and a breach was noticed, and immediately authorities have alerted 18 villages which actually lies in the low-lying area, and the evacuation process is on by the authorities. And even over 22,000 people who have been evacuated have been are still at relief camps, and a few of them are still at relief camps because, over 15,000 pakka houses and over hundreds of several temporary houses have washed away in this water. And even if we can clearly say that, over 10 villages were completely inundated in water after a dam breached in Kadapa district. And, as of now, the rescue operation is on. Still, NDRF and SDRF teams have been deployed. And food relief packages and all these relief packages measures are being taken up by the authorities.
Right, Soumit, thank you for those details.